score 100 goals, and this is what I found. After hearing that this kid is selling out entire stadiums for a WHL regular season game, I went down the YouTube rabbit hole to try and find all of his goals in his junior career. Now yes, if you go back and watch all these goals, a lot of them come from the classic toe drag release, as Coach Chippy would say.
Toe drag release, that's it, Bessie.
And that alone is something that defenders and goalies haven't quite figured out yet. But then I started to take a closer look at what Bedard does in one-on-one situations with just him and the goalie. Connor Bedard has two moves that are really quite simple. Both rely on the threat of his one-of-a-kind release, but it all depends on the angle of his attack. First is the backhand-forehand release. Bedard typically uses this when he's approaching the net from the left side of the ice. This isn't a revolutionary move, yet goalies can't seem to stop Bedard because of how well he executes the move from start to finish. Elite shooters like Bedard hide their release within a stick handle. There's no extra load up, there's a quick shift from backhand to forehand, and then a release. This makes it incredibly difficult for the goalie to read exactly when the shooter will release the puck. McKinnon is unreal at this skill too, except he loves this little chip shot, but the technique on the release is the same idea. One thing that I noticed as well is that when Bedard releases the puck, he actually puts his head down. Typically, shooters have their eyes up when they shoot the puck, and sometimes this can tip off a goalie as to where the shooter intends to place their shot. But when Bedard is in this situation, he actually takes his eyes off the target and then snaps the puck all in one motion. This subtle movement with his eyes and head can make the goalie freeze by thinking a deke is coming, and before he knows it, the puck is going right by his glove and it's in the back of the net. Next is his deke move, which he uses when he's attacking the net on the right side of the ice. Because he's attacking from this angle, the backhand-forehand move isn't there because the goalies are usually squared up with the puck and there's limited openings. Bedard's solution to this is to get the goalie moving. He does this by quickly shifting the puck to his backhand, and then once the goalie starts to move laterally and go to push off to the far post, Bedard will quickly take the puck backhand forehand and sneak it 5-hole as he shifts to the other side of the net. Of course, he's so talented that just when you think you have him figured out, he will pull off a move like this. The point is that Bedard makes goalies pay from any angle of attack. Very similar to Connor McDavid, instead of going 5-hole, we've seen McDavid burn goalies in one-on-one situations with this chip shot move. As a goalie, when players like McDavid or McKinnon hit top speed, you really have no choice but to push to that far post as quickly as possible because they're moving at such a fast pace that they could just easily slip it around your pad. But for special players like these guys, they understand the chess match that goes on between a shooter and a goalie, and they make the appropriate move at the right time. So let me know in the comments down below what type of player Bedard reminds you of. For me, it's a mixture of Matthews and McDavid in terms of shot style and stick handling abilities, but I want to know what you think in the comments down below.